Mobia nada President John Dramani Mahama the 24-hour economy now all cano 1.7 to 2 million jobs now all can obwa ontimi a political talk.
This is Boadu TV, truth and integrity.
And your man kiti bina chere omai enye dede. Enti na meso sorry anopa na wutie mi a se umpempuntu a I'm sorry wo de ekutie dede ni makato se dede betimi aye. We don't need the noise. Ye hia dede no. Ye hia de ebema wo wasori anopa wo se wenye adwuma aye. Mpempro sase ma ka me maka chese me eyama reho na me the statistics no be kire wa mohu mpempro sika ye kra to pick the yesim nkwa the other ones ni nya mayu sa mpempro no enho akade bia yesika yera haruna dusu kan ye no omusre ye be oman kan wasem be members of parliament say asema wa kan die ene ye ma ye nimbre na ye nyina because MPP ni NDC obie ni ho a ye ka job a omatimi create jobs be brisa MPP ni NDC omumienu si ye ka se job a ye ka adwuma nya adwuma ne sa adwuma na emabru ekotare portal man ne amom 300 and 400 no that is not job. When you juma, a juma intimi sustain you, then you call it job. You cut decent job. International Labour Organization, a cut decent job. Or say decent job according to ILO, International Labour Organization. Make out to say decent job ye dear. Sika bosome ubetimi anya bi aba wo bra edi bi atowo na wo hu insurance na ubetimi dia ye nneoma kakra enti sika ne ba ubetimi atubi ubetimi di bi ato baby ato hu susu atese wo ho nkyerɛw na BBC a emergency ubetimi ayusu eno ne efre ne decent work me busao do you even have decent work? Decent work any day unya bosumi asasika no ubetimi de akọ hospital uyi bia enkan enu na ye decent work adwuma eye papa betimi wodi betimi abobra na Ghana ha NDC NPP before be create 200 say adwuma ne amankofo 200 na 300 400 500 nabko na ye ntuo muka ye so ma create job then they are making noise. NDC NPP adwina omudi create jobs no mu ni bi. I'm telling you. Me catch now. Because a new man betimi abo no kakro mu few. Me see NDC NPP. Woman nyina de yet adwuma and that is why NDC are buying all struggle no. Because akokon keten no any 24-hour economy omo hu tire omo because they know in reality enye simple sa to say the omo kan no yen kan de obi abetimi aka we betimi create 1.7 million jobs ni aka na nkofo ani age the devil is in the details because in some no omo kan omo said am plan it. Say na no mebe ya calculation ni kire wo ha say 24-hour economy na President John Mahama edi year flagship no ne 1.8 enye possible wo hwe nneoma na ekoso na enye possible say 1.8 million na abaya dwuma nyina kra ye say 700,000 eno kra no mo twi fo mo bo Bayakato say you be create 700 you be create 1.8 million first crowd na aban say obe create 2 million jobs out of 24-hour economy. Me catch you say enye because omo nse dem fa bibianto eye kasa. Entina de bia me catch say me hia mpanyifo no. Mpanyifo no me say when you ask dear pa na we ka adwuma ne dean ontimi nka nkyerɛw anya adwuma ne sɛ adwuma ne yɛ temporal te sɛ bia yɛ kan big push ade adwuma ɛne nkɔfo anya adwuma yes but big push no temporal. Ye kwan temporal. E kwan ye no temporal say aban bi beba. Nebia miminia odimachi civil engineer. MPP abreso. Civil engineer o eduru ba bi no nyame nko a civil engineer not efie. Wo engineer o because adwuma ne ma. Wo yire wo ma. Wo civil engineer. Enye te say oya akwadwofo adwuma ne ma ni afro so mko bi. Na nsen na big push ne bae. Enti big push ne ba aban bia ba na bia na niswade hunu no na aboa kakra. Enti a decent job according to International Labour Organization. Get it for me, ILO on decent work. Edi adwuma na mu kreti. Yera Haruna Dusu asema oka me pese me bobiam na say tie. Kasa bebre ni nyina NDC NPP mo nkyere me adwuma san kwa no makreti. Mo ne mo fa nto ma me. De bia adwuma eye factor. Adwuma enkrofo mnya adwuma nye. Nana Kufado de campaign. Ene John Mahama emabru nya adwuma nye. Opa ko Google unemployment is a security threat. Opa Google sajo no. Empanyfo ni nyina ka bi se mabru ni adwuma ya eye dangerous se abranta na abayo ni adwuma ya ede omampanyi kufu akabi John Mahama akabi Yebra Tamils kabi Nana Kufado kabi empanyfo bebre na aka say unemployment is a security threat, meaning say adwuma ni system ni mu a emankra ye basa ye nim sa de we eye simple adwuma ni system ni mu a akra ne be ya akra bone scammer base brabe doso nyoma basa we know those things. Me say na me challenge NDC NPP aya omuye dede no omumu sen no musi bi create jobs senka NDC for create jobs 2016 and NPP for beto aso a eye den na yes ato aba because emabru nya adwuma nye ubu so ma because abai ne mpanyifo ni nyina nim say me ba na me kofa obi ko military immigration police a eche so create job eno na ye from so ma create job so mu ba say na NDC abey no ma be pamo MPP fo nyina firi ho no mu de omu nkrofo aba omu so ma create job akwadwofo ne akwadro way of creating a job, but it was standard o ye was standard enya adwuma ni adwuma national service ni no amani 600 and 700 oso amani adwuma because say obesie ayedi into yesi fanisa nka no kre ene 100 cedis to a youth to ayende 100 cedis ayeden ene to den 100 cedis eto den mon kan kro 100 cedis eto den 100 cedis first na name obi 20 cedis obetimi aman 100 cedis ene ntohwe na bebunu no ono kra a week odi baby at 300 na 400 na 500 obewie school amema no 700 owie school ni nso wie pe onye adwuma nye na otewo musima create job enti yera Haruna Dusu asem na okan ye no ehu hia makacho se me enye nkrofo story dedede na me de story so de yamfo ya aduan koso no eho na me pese me de story eho na ehu hia me se enra Parliament House Yera Haruna Dusu ye education minister o se na ni ewu se bepem ne Ghana ye da so kra toothpick.
I carry the shame. How come that me have been minister for trade and industry and I carry the shame? How come that in Ghana toothpick we cannot produce toothpick in Ghana and we must be importing toothpick in Ghana? Those are the decisions we should take here. That Ghana, with all our resources, we cannot dedicate one private sector person. Look at how much money we have given. If you want Honorable Kojo, because you can't go there. There are people who took money in the name of private sector who said they were going to farm. The monies never went to the farms. You know that. No, the monies never went to the farms. You know that.
Dear Ayami Moboni said, or carry ye no, almost 3 years. Man, who spear can be whether MPP or NDC. Mpacho mumpe MPP for manifesto ni NDC manifesto 2012. Mompe mami, just the PDF. I just want maybe so maybe keke. Sometimes I am frustrated because you see, you're wasting time talking about rubbish on air. We waste time talking about Enyoma and Famfasobia ma. Yeah, and NDC and NPP. And at the end of the day, a commodore, at the end of the day, at the end of the discussions, MPP, NDC, no. And say yes, ye busa say ufie nibi ayare for 10,000 Ghana cedis ba ubenya bi. These are the legitimate questions also busa say see emergency aba doctor say yare no ye the 10,000 one ya 10,000 na obanu bewu ana wabusa ni be 10,000 umetimi anya bi wa accounts mu ma me famra 5,000 ubetimi ayi 5,000 say me year me ho nkyere me. These are the questions you have to ask every day in the morning. Ask yourself. Say masobia no pa. Now emergency aba. Yes, say ana school fees. Ana bi ayarehwe. Ana emergency aba. What say me pulling 5,000 free my accounts mu. Ubenya. I can tell you say do na Ghana a bad thing. So be ye 5 or cover 5,000 no way. And no na what see a jine ho. Haruna do so kan ho asem no. NDC NPP. Obi ani ho a o kan de okay. Where ye be?
Yeah, no. Okay. We number. Where MPP? They also transforming lives, transforming Ghana.
Let me get the year. Get the 2016, dear mommy. 2016.
Where 2012?
2012.
2012 for the year. Where MPP manifesto 2012?
Per NDC, the NDC 2012, MPP 2012, and now about 2016, now about 2020. Me person who manifesto ne intra NDC ne MPP for a chatray ya koto aba ni embuso mu kwasem because hey ya say one day say one factory Nana Jantuah ba e mebru be ye adwuma ne ani agye hey 24-hour economy John Mahama ba obemi adwu ne ani agye afi ube wie no busa ne say ade na wo kan no o nhyehyɛ ne say ana ototo papa so me say market on the wall yera John Mahama ne 24-hour economy na all kano 2 million ne 1.7 million jobs na all kano oboa ontimi nye me say markets Nana Jantuah me say yera John Mahama ne 24-hour economy a o se odebe man kofo 1.7 to 2 million jobs no oboa ontimi nye because on said any plan be a worker just because of person who to abamano and I say NDC retaining ask them even in Kokon Ketenkete is struggling in Kokon Ketenkete is struggling yenyama in Kokon Ketenkete na one of the best I bet me abuano and one so much church man crowfobi and no muya no majibi na no ano no in Kokon Ketenkete no campaign na yenyina ye support e kra no wohwe nanke wo akate farms ye won krofo farms akese ma omu nkose okra ye problem ene ye de man krofo mu nim akokọ ne nyen enti enyina wo hu de wonye insese bia nkobe because onim ti oji be 50 na enyina no ahwe are we serious na yakeka saa ni awie na ya ye dede na 24-hour economy what they bow me say I am telling you memo bia na ada President John Dramani Mahama the 24-hour economy na all kano 1.7 to 2 million jobs now can oboa ontimi nye a political talk 2012 NDC muntie
where NDC manifesto
first 2012 to the Canfa MPP 2012
okay yemfa MPP
na yensha ni entie the manifesto ne ka because Ghana na dodo na no yentimi nkenkanti and one say ye penana Akufo-Addo ye pe John Mahama but dodo na nhye dan kan wo manifesto no because of aban na sem ope aban na sem the entie na mani abre ne say yewra Haruna Edrusu a emre bi no ye you can say Minister for Industry,
yeah.
Was in a near who say Bepim ne Ghana, yet the so create toothpick. Maybe I remember Bechlo, she can't quite send will toothpick, the D sim
toothpick.
She can't quite cause seno. Saturday, and who in here, and I'm sure some make him in one many abra make one said because as usual, a BMP near this year, Nimiraka Boadini Yoku Nyoma ya, ye baby no she AC. Now this is a MPP for the
where MPP for the
Moka. Number 1, MPP 2012.
Okay, see NPP, New Patriotic Party Manifesto for Election 2012.
Yeah.
Brofua Edenim, way a front page, you know.
Fatu Fayina too.
Yeah, and one the MCA.
No, MCA Fayina.
Yeah, front page now.
I say
transforming lives, transforming Ghana. Yes, sir, a man for a brabo, na yediasa on my Ghana.
Building
a free, fair, and prosperous society. Asetina ebeboama bibia aye free wuntua hwe afi wo yama bibia ada hofan a edi empuntuo edi nkoso ebeba ye society ni ye mpatem wa yete o say a program of transformation say ya omo aya edi ensesaye edi ba
ye ntimi anto amom ye ntie jo Mahama de president Mahama 2012
NDC 2012.
NDC for 2012 manifesto no.
2012 we also 2012 manifesto advancing the better Ghana agenda. Sabre so be kai answer na ye better 2012 about not 2008 about Ghana agenda.
Right.
And almost Sabeka say we need Yera Professor Mills time. Now the better Ghana agenda there. John Dramani Mahama by and say okay, so better Ghana agenda na ye and the canin. We need ye be advancing ye the be count. I'm a better Ghana no acquainted. Mtino say advancing the better Ghana agenda. Asia ho.
Anti asio tie nsema okan.
Asia say jobs.
2012 tie. Mo amon kind manifesto no entina Ghana makacho say ye problem ni nyina ne say ye parking kind and ye problem ni nyina ne say ye tie dede mo ye tie amanyosem ebema ye suma ye de chain said de be boa yankasa eno na ye problem no one say ebi kra ref say NDC for emre bi omo manifesto na ye de tumu awo no omo ka insem bi sa enti ase omo say jobs adwuma and a face to stability. Just say, emphasis stability. Bibia betimia akoso ama pepe ejina so ama we eba ejuma na wo ya sikaba ebe kwa animu. Right to the etoso or see development. Enti and for say ye to abamana ejuma beba Enyoma be koneni enti 2012 no enyoma 4 enom di gina so enyoma 4 president John Mahama di gina so ye ba ko ye putting people first 2012 no that manifesto no read there there were 4 key thematic areas enyoma 9 first putting people first or the nipa be di kan sana John Mahama ka tell you
sure
the tosu mienu o say strong and resilient economy amemu a eho odian betimi de ho atono so Bako infrastructure development.
Yebesi hospital.
Bako transparent and accountable
government.
Not
just bibia beda ho fan
corruption
say na ekosika say na wo ho na obi ehu de eko.
Apart from infrastructure John Mahama ya de. 3 so di ni pay di kan say amamuo bone pa na John Mahama at that time. Amamuo bone
say na de ho kra enya kono kra bio.
Amamuo bone John Mahama de afam no ginyame. Ena corruption ni nkrofo e gida ne ho ahwan se ne basa. Enti out of 4 no bako pe
which is
infrastructure and o see there wo so see bia
schools.
Inti e tell say ni manifesto no kra kan ye no no ani gidie wom
no ni gidie
and ma Ghana for to tia
no aye kofa ye ra Nana Jantuah
na yen hwe 2016 Nana Jantuah the MPP de no mu kan ye no fato so mame
2016 NPP manifesto
Bachobra Facebook ahimfie 106.1 na afi on YouTube ahimfie media a friend Dr. Nana Jantuah Dienti ene yahye ase no adwuma ho nsem because honorable Haruna Edruso ye education minister kan bi no ye trade and industry minister was say na ne awu se bepem ne Ghana ye da so kra toothpick de ye sim de ye sim en ono ka ho asem na dienti am buofu na no pani se o ka wie ye no both MPP ni NDC o mo discuss adwuma ho nsem no ma hu so bia ni abrese ene e be ne den eno ane so mo ka wieye ena o mo sere ye tina ye kra toothpick oye nani awu ena o se anka sanyo ma we ade bia Nana Jantuah maka ho asem ase MPs no omun discussing nyoma bisi edi mpuntu obeba na omun discuss ya the ayeye MPP say na John Mahama say ni efra we say na nasefo no. How come those are the decision? But that decision no MPP ni NDC o kan wie ya no mu nyina asreye bibia NC yanko 2016.
Okay, 2016
na MPP for so
yan for Ghana for nko achika who say that time no bra yera Professor Mills bedi so the better Ghana agenda eche yera John Dramani Mahama ma say advancing ena oka jobs wase ho enti sa bra na Ghana for obu afu NDC aban ena MPP so buy no say okay adwuma na embebunu ensu se omunye binye Professor Mills ene John Dramani Mahama de mu afamu omunye binye de afei change an agenda for job.
And it will enhance access to public services.
So far, President John Dramani Mahama ninsem ni bia okay kan o say.
Ninsem o kan say. Sabre na emebunu so say omunye adwuma nye no o say. Say nyame adom na Ghana for to abama no which is 2024.
Meanwhile, no so time no adwuma no went.
Yeah. It you say obey 24-hour economy. It you say ye adwuma ba ko a enipa miensa ne be omo asa be ko 3 shift. Enti say bia say ye adwuma ba ko a kwaku ba ono no be ye ni 8 hours up. Opon a na adwoa ba na adwoa so pon a na ya oso abeye bi. Enti one job 3 people 3 shifts. Enti sanka adwuma na nka baby ye for nipa 100 no. Say 3 shift no eba be nipa 300. And also adwumpo etechire ni say sa one job 3 people shift in the bar ebeboa ama businesses etuma koso ebeboa ama businesses na etumi afa enwuma bebre na e boost to production dey chere say sa enwuma na adwumakuo ni eye no ombetumi aye ni bebre enwuma no kra be boost wo Ghana ye di bi be ko broni krom na etumi ama yisika sam etumi agina brani
yento aso na yentie ni 24-hour economy no ni nyina agina so eye adwuma.
We will focus on some selected public institutions that have huge customer traffic. For instance, the ports and harbors should be open 24/7. That means we have to employ more workers at the port. We have to employ more customs officers, more Gapoha workers, more forklift operators and all that. We need customs. Customs should work 24/7. 3 shifts, so that at any time your items come, customs at the time of the day is open for business. You can go and process your import things, papers, and take your things out of the port. You must have a passport office that is operating longer than 8 hours, so that people who need passports and other such documentation can have access to it. We must have a DVLA that is working more shifts than 1 shift, so that more people can get their licenses processed in a shorter time than the current waiting time. In the private sector, the sectors that we are looking to promote and encourage to run 24/7 and 3 shifts are first the agro-processing sector. That is those who will process our cassava into cassava starch, cassava flour, gari, and all that. There's a huge market in Africa for all these products and in other parts of the world.
So far, I'll say.
And so far, my Benny John Dramani Mahama can say, send the way I start 24 hours. Ever cost. And you put attention, say, I bind to a poor who are down there, Ekobo dumping mo fi se nipa omo ho omo ye adwuma no esua abine say 24-hour economy ni ba ni titire pa any ports and harbor no o se dan ni dan nyina ya nipa kobo dumping mo ho it is a 24-hour economy ni ba sa enipa omo ye adwuma wo ho no omo bedroso
nti what we are trying to do ni say for example Oka port nti what your head of research ABA and say say Oka porter ye ba be research who say port no efa nipa say Kai say, Abansi obekriti ebema 24-hour economy bema at least 1.7 to 2 million jobs.
Yeah.
1.7 to 2 million jobs out of 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
And no say aban nyuma no maybe a beshase no e be a port. Nti e research who say port so mo yesay. Nti o mo yesay near the times 2 account.
It is e be a nipa 100 na ye adwuma or port. Because of 24-hour economy, no. Yeah, you can say Kasam radio or more do 300.
Simple.
Because 8 hours. Ejuma bako, enipa miensa.
Na we are near tier free 1.7 million nimu.
Na yahwe. Aye. Simple. Dear Baba Yano. Enti John Dramani Mahama say, Sanyoma we nyina no oya. Ebetumi ama ye security agencies no. Enyuma ye kuo no sa enyuma ye fo omo ho no. Omo bedosu bebiri afen so kire mu se ye nioma ni bi wo hwa ye no Ghana ha enkrofo ma sunya omo pe nanso ne dodo no esua ye ntumi nhye da mfa nko ebi ti se omo ye gari o se gari wi wo market pa it is a 24-hour economy ni ba na se gari no baby aye che gari se nipa miensa ne wo hwa e o se 24-hour economy ni boa e ma afedie omo beye enipa enkono fi se miensa no de times miensa e wo se wunya enkono se de be ye ho so enipa pii so betumi anya adwuma aye.
So we ask muton gari mo amuton banchi mo amoye banchi ho aju mebusa se mo amuton banchi mo amuton gari aban ba ye waba be humu ana mo amoye banchi ho adwuma no aban eye aban NDC aban ba no gari fo ene cassava fo no akosi sei first question na mebusa
say na nioma eko
yento aso
enti
manufacturing that is in the industry. So the foods, juice making industry, all the iron and steel we are currently 24/7.
So hano okade
o say the okan ni nyina be hwe asoye a ehwe emfidi nnwuma ho nsem ho enti omo ye ntoma obi wo ho a ebia onim tie nda ye GTP4 wo ho akoso mo tester o ATF wo nyina wo ho enti saa nioma no e na oba behwe na yetumi aye ni bebre saa so ye ni betumi aye omo adwuma ni bebre na no so nipa pi enya adwuma aye enti so
oyusu word be encourage
ye be show mu nkrai
say policy be ye voluntary you cannot assume because according to say ye bompa ye say nipa beba it is different from saying say nipa 1,000 ye nyomo but so utie conversation
sure
ye koye events ahimfie fm koye event ya ton take is 1,000 it betimi aka say nipa 1,000 and ye expect so mbeba nemom eye field betimi afa nipa 1,000 but ya ton 500 oti ase yentimi nka say nipa 1,000 ebeba nemum de obeka nso ye hwese ba ye hwe no ebia na petado obekọ na nipa 700
sure and ebetimi yesi
enti 24-hour economy no ye wo de aban etimi ye eno na ye pese hu se de aban timi ye te se bia DVLA immigration ne port no omu dodo ye sen
no correct
then oba ankrankran dwumadie ni ma
kronumu
aba enye force
debi
eye aban no so obeye nhyehyeye na nipa na ye eno ne saa no untimi mfa mmobra
debi
because sika eni hu no ye mfa mmobra
debi
we na President John Mahama kan no o kan it say be a social studies teacher on say social studies teacher na yo the government must the government shall the government was say etwa say ye ne mpanyifo ne ankrankra bedi nkomo say ye mfa mmobra efri say obi a woye odwumawura ni bia no enye te se waka 24-hour economy ni ntina okoye owon hyehyeye eho akade a eka ho uti ase na nse me nia baako me pese me bo brand ni din say businessmen omu koyi nioma free port they are crying businessmen sadie we na ye de bo MPP for 3 so say port nioma ne boa ye den aban we bae no e no di AI bia bank enye bone but busa say businessmen say so omu koyi omu nioma e wo port bra wo mu bre ni sika wo mu gie etua ba ko se first no under MPP kra ni yesu no na me koyi nioma na mayire so a bia 80,000 na 90,000
na we
enne o de kire me 1.6 billion
day
old currency.
Ade.
Under John Dramani Mahama.
And you know, also no because the flat rate in Hong Kong.
And I may say, I'm telling you, me wafa, enemy business partners, omo kra nyoma ba wo. And I can tell you, say, businessmen no mukoyi nyoma wo port no. Omusu, omobre. Meanwhile, President John Mahama Drew baby kra nam se port krebe free.
Aye.
Ebia AI na odi aba no odi aba se obi nwia. But don't for AI ne ma na nyoma kosro na businessmen ni esu na abai where you were ni just because you want money. And then you are talking about 24-hour economy. And you say some kokra nyoma free portoba na first ne bia de me ye 80,000. Now they say we record 1.6. Minti min 24-hour economy no. Minti min fan crofo adwuma ye. Into 24-hour economy na who encourage me say menye no. Enye ye.
Me fa me ho nkosha say because me kwe meboka.
Ebi wanya bibi.
Entino doctor you better say if Ghana Post and Harbors Authority. Now Ghana Post and Harbors Authority as of December 2025. Now total workforce is 6,384.
But
6,384 thousand. 6,384. That's how it's
okay.
And no, not a 7.7 increase from total workforce in 2023. From 2023 to 2025, no. Workforce increased by just 7.7. Employ across the entire what do you call it country. Now we share breakdown of employment now. Engineering, engineers, finance and operations, sales and marketing. Engineering kwano eteki 38.8% of operations workforce no.
Yeah.
And finance any operation as a unit no, and also take it 35.9%. And sales and marketing 25. What do you call it percent? And almost a breakdown.
So I'm interested in those baby government on DVLA on those statistics.
DVLA and submitting the total workforce and farmer appear public accounts committee. But the security services they are under Ministry of Defense and Finance. Almost so Ghana Ghana Police Service.
Right.
Ghana Police Service as of 2025 had a total workforce of 47,000 people. Okay. Ghana Police Service.
In general,
Ghana Armed Forces, Armed Forces and military and the company almost 16,000. And other paramilitary services also 15,000. And none of estimates almost submitted to Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Finance call Public Accounts Committee they call two Ghana. Naturally say if you did into nienti na aban into me fa nipa bebre say security services recruitment ka so pay nipa 5,000 pay and President Mahama ka so for 5,000 and count.
Right.
So the Ghana Police Service what the highest number of employees because of the other ones, 47,000. The armed forces now so 16,000, and other paramilitary services 15,000. Active personnel. When we are active personnel,
so in effect, already military, police, 24-hour economy dada.
Exactly.
Aye.
What you say? 24-hour economy dada.
Yeah.
Inti, they toss a normal recruitment. Normal duty. And then he talks about the port.
Okay.
Port no now say nipa say.
Port near
67,000.
Who was 67,000?
Yeah.
No. Ministry of Transport. Figures they call a friend saying Public Accounts Committee. No.
Okay.
I say total workforce. 6,000. That is almost a person adina. You staff and ban payroll. Any contract workers where you buying payroll so buying total workforce they call Public Accounts Committee 6,384.
So let's say 6,084. Let's even assume it's 10,000 in
okay.
It means that Aban ka support na 24-hour economy na or the 20,000 penny ba beton, which is not possible.
Enye
possible. Say 10,000 one for more at the porter. There's no way a buying ever 20,000 in the name of 24-hour economy. President John Mahama can't answer. That's the logic, isn't it?
Sure.
Good. And so the person who the total number of government work, government working in a total number. Okay. Total number of government juma was so far by juma nyina ye kai buma ye nyina ye sing. Let's look at that. Now fe yentoa 24-hour economy ni nsem so.
The pharmaceutical sector. We want Ghana to be the pharmaceutical hub of the whole of Africa, so that we'll produce medicines here and export them to all other African countries. Construction sites. We want our construction.
We so no say.
Enti omampani kase pharmaceutical industry. Na chese mbiaya ye nro no. Ti san ke bia we ye dro na. O chem se 24-hour economy ni ba. Omo ye nro no. Omo nro no omo ye no ombeye ni bebre. Ombesan fa adwumayefo bebre. Said the beya ombetumi enya nneoma pi na omo aton ama.
Ti question na me busa enano pay say mo amoye adwuma wo pharmacy eni nro for na se for no. Aban say no ahumo. Budget. You say aban humo ye different from whether it is in the budget.
Yeah, sure.
Enti yen hu say aban say no de asem. Head of recent but someone search mama. Whether aban etwesika bi de mema pharmaceutical for ni so mumfanye 24-hour economy ni nuru na wo kan wasem na. Now let's move on with the other ones. Abusi afena wa joining us higher ahimfie 106.1 ahimfie TV on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok. The yeka ni nyina ni say yera Haruna Idrusu say na ni ewu say oye MP na wababe minister for trade and industry na Ghana yeda so kra toothpick. Now, and only call back. Who say yes. Our argument is that ebe ejumasema MPP are buying NDC are buying Oma Feli Ghana for Omo Doma no defe bedada ye kache se moto a yebema majuma afi umo wie no man crofo no mo majuma no muso mama. And the best thing is obu say MP adwuma be na there was so me buy me do ko police me do ko immigration and no na MP so ya deal and yen create any enabling environment emma the businessmen na wo be ya adwuma no and then ye go back emo ati ase say President John Dramani Mahama na oye candidate at that time no we na all share catch us 24-hour economy na beye apart from aban adwuma no nkofo a omuye pharmacy omuye enro omo ye fruit juice ni nyina no cassava banchefo ni nyina obehwe omu yen hwe the other ones wo kan ho asem
companies to work 24/7 all year all hours round so that they can deliver our infrastructure faster than they currently do. Financial services the same. Sanitation and garbage collection. It is better to collect garbage baller in the night rather than collect the baller and be competing with cars in the daytime when we have rush hour traffic.
I see, brah. Nessa President John Mahama on say Drew Hona ye pewasem yen hye den tie nyon.
David.
Se sia na mi hu se sa o ka se. Pragiani abobo ya na efe yi no kran ye be na nwumre nyina. Na ni kwan se na se pragiafo ya omuda so ne na manopai. Aban we nso ka se nwumre.
O ka so beboa om.
Enti mo amoye pragia no nso.
Brebia.
Aban ahia mo. Se nwumre nyina no monya adwuma na.
Wan.
Yento aso.
Dabi. Enti yera John Dramani Mahama won se ne nsema o ka ni nyina waka infrastructure, waka financial services, and afensu sanitation. Enti sanitation nti nka woto mpatemu a bola abawo anopawo ewieo enwumro sankrofo ni nyina abeba omode abobo ya na befa bola Zoom Lion force de omode enemu a enezesi enu Zoom Lion so awi ne se ne ho nkro ne bayi.
All right.
Extractive industries, mining bauxite, mining gold, mining manganese, lithium. They must work 24/7.
But the mines are already working 24-hour working.
Yeah, on the core engineers and planners. Danny den you know more year.
Miners in this annual
for omo adwuma no Danny den nyina ejinaso a eye. Asanko ejinaso a eye. Anglo Gold Ashanti. They be at ready omo mponda.
Eradi Nyankopon.
Yeah, so.
Shifts every day. Hospitality industry. Our restaurants. our discotheques, our nightclubs, our hotels, 24/7, 24 hours.
But they're not President John Mahama can say we move 24-hour economy that down. And it's a choice because hotel for a 24-hour economy.
Omo mujinachi no omo chance o mampeni anu besi ni aye ni ye sanity
eh ene omo kasapa o
omo chance o mampeni anu besi ni aye ni ye enu anu
the president kan nyoma omo ye 24-hour economy ni dada
omo kan ni nyina chance waka ni nyina
enti apart from their aban ena ye ntie aban adwuma bia ni ho a the president John Mahama kan no betimi afa even up to 200,000. But Muntie, Abaya Jume Nyina, we are trying to get the whole when you figure no. When you figure no. So Abaya Jume Nyino Bio ya Abaya Juma Abaya Chiani Kebiano. Yen calculate Omuya saying.
As of August 2025, August 1st, 2025, now the total workforce was 750,080. And Auditor General Controller and Accountant General, a year audit. Out of that audit, no more realize they say about some 53,311 a year payroll so are inactive. The Auditor General, Controller and Accountant General, a year sanko phone in idin efi a year.
Okay, so what I want
of that number. It moved 5,673. Almost process say almost July 2025 salary. So almost suspended pending investigation.
I understand that.
Yes.
I just want young funny say the
as of that time it was 750,080.
Okay, see your calculation, mommy. Abaya juma nyina from Mampenyin Kofo Breswa sa bepim.
John Mahama 2025.
Yes, John Mahama na for 750 cumulatively. Yes, it is a be bind the near the account. From that time na bepim no. Ghana for Abaya Juma and drew 800,000. And I will share every year and so Aban shut down for nipa more than 100,000.
No, I'm on fund do 100,000.
I'm on fund 100,000. And he said every year Aban and fund for more than 100,000. It means on the average, the John Mahama betimia ya yamfani said John Mahama credit me for so now or say obey 100,000. Meanwhile, 2026 cry you know.
Yeah,
until the young friend said 2027. John Mahama be for so I'm a nipa 100,000 a juma, which is not possible. 2028, John Mahama bet me for so I'm a nipa 100,000, which on us ye by young fan manner. It means say John Mahama yere swa penko for juma momo 200,000.
Why yere no bro so 200,000?
Meaning say. O 24-hour economy also target 1.7 to 2 million.
Debbie.
Anya possible. But why did they do that?
Former administration, Minister for Labor and Employment, Ignatius Bafuewa.
Yeah.
Can maybe some critique about 1.3 million employment and I say Juma jobs. Mama Dr. Bawumia could repeat the same thing. Now so call Parliament, you know. Figures from the coin there's no way Ghana economy said this is so the public and civil service between absorb it a year your friend is saying about even $1 million because see what's our appropriation bill for 2026 Dr. Atoforsen at the Koya Sika debate public services workers coming in it was just about 800 million Ghana cedis so not dollars 800 million Ghana cedis and it's a funny pa the total workforce in there which is about a year 750 and 80 na me kan na say your appropriation no ye see 800 million and ye dey ya o fa nipa 1.5 you may probably be the next appropriation bill sika debate you can you'll be thinking about probably somewhere 1.2 billion Ghana cedis on the me pardon which are ye ni say sika na ye be to me dey absorb sa
okay.
But all them and no so even 24-hour economy na nipa odi enim ura Gusitano. Also a lot of the focus will be on how our private sector in particular betumi aden create enable government be mo the enabling environment private sector no mo betumi employ nipa more ne enti o mo ka sa ne say aban to me provide security that's a private sector ne nim say so mo run 24 hours and ajo the obeba night shift ni safe police for enough ewo chroma nipa ni nso on be making sure that transportation services are very easily accessible this amete buadi na me be aduma be ye aduma at 11 p.m. and at 7 p.m. I say minya car wa bra me mbrene traffic na dey keka ho no because the government itself aim to me mean 100,000 people in the 4 years John Mahama be wa and just 20 enya possible ye ni sika na ye dey support ye need the infrastructure ye dey because ye BMI we have to build more on them because nipa no more bani na say offices are being here say hospitals are see more account at the moment even your hospitals and kwan you see here see Ghana back a World Health Organization level see a first class medical delivery service we need about $30 billion across the entire nation abani ni say sika no you call IMF cry just 3 billion penny to me a day inyai entino private sector no mum na abani hope say omode niema betoto akwan mu yie se de be ya se Nana Jantuah ebie etu bie adwuma ono no be fa nipa more so ono fa ni nyina no unemployment burden na e wo aban ne so ne den so ebetin to kind the whole 24-hour economic document now. The primary focus, even though buying any baby anima, by making sure say institutions, be to say your hospitals, the security services, DVLNA, the Ghana publishing money are able to me. I run a 24-hour economy. The fapim in a private sector now. So omono abane ma enya friends nyina so a betumi dia yesa adwuma na no be boa ma omo ma fa nipa more than aban
which means say aban to say the make no yemfa menya sika emobra
debi
enye me bompa say me wo fa bi be ma me 1000 bi yemfa mobra e sika ekuta wo na de bobra
o say na adana wo ka say politician ka sama yastika ye di besusu ahwese asem okay obetumi aye who does what by when John Dramani Mahama amfa specific time frame bia amba 24-hour economy de ho we all know say obejina simpie so a ye be say senke ade nkomo no koye say ye ba within the first year ankrankran nwumakuo no ye sha say we bia pharmaceutical industry ye extractive sector no ye sanitation say na ye nioma okay inti eba no sana all those stakeholders are omo within the bracket no ebe who say okay omampania ka kire say 24-hour economy or dey ba said the be ya project no obetimi awie ye de ende sheda nya gidigidi bia nti obetimi a sha se wo ye so enti within the first year no yenim say okay aban bia ba within the first year no obre afen na oyi na appointees afen na oye we obehwe nkrata mu enti e no krade nke bia from the 6th month e call the 12th month in obetumi awie na the second year okay o move from this industry akosa ankrofo we so enti e ba no sa na obehu say there's a time frame ba we no ekoye yentungum sa and with this no enya dia project no be feasible enya yi
and I even cry no so wo hwe to economy ni said the NDC for na explaining say be adwuma ba ko 3 shifts na make me ofi that make I say eno enye possible because currently Ghana ye labor arrangement ni say we adwuma 8 hours a day nti 8 hours na 9 to 5 p.m. 8 hours nti say me ba adwuma 9 na me pon 5 it means say by 5 and the next person be ba be yime shift so any pan be yime at 5 p.m. na the next shift in Besha see midnight or they may pattern. How is anyone going to wake up at midnight? Even in the US and China, the latest will be Juma Ewa America 8 p.m. No atinema at the 6 a.m. No be idea about beginning. Into that 3 shift arrangement, no me and Mpono. It was defective. It was more said the Usika, no more can the Adada amount for my mouth for admin say, between for Nipa do but per the current arrangement, some people 5 hours. The other be me 5. So we be you on one. Just any panic midnight.
No be here Joshua can be who new site.
That is the point.
Our security create new home. You are talking about 24 our economy. I will see security to be enhanced now. They say security as we speak Ukraine. Main Ukraine security is
and untina time John Mahama ba ben mu wi na afa mu no what technical committee e owura gusita no dan no nti make us time what technical committee make us na ne NDC aben mo ya ese time na na do dan kwa na all promote free SHS so call BBC emi ebisa no free SHS ni na sika ebe cost wo ntumi an kon se gi so oba on Ghana phone be ba be di ho nkomo because at that time no na your slogan take almost share down planning the same thing with the 24-hour economy nti afi mum no technical committee gusita no da no say omo nhwe kwan omo be fa so omo betumi a structure no na private sector ni mum e na aiden aba be lead this particular agenda na the aban be ne say aban ne ebe din hihye ebe to a ebe ma private sector no so omo ye 24 first of all eka embem na secondly omo ankasa so bambo so ebe ya assure.
Unfortunately the reality is that aban hihye na o kan no still na mboa businessmen and only businessmen din komo a aban ne hihye na akoye ye hwe aban say wo ye say but the point is that the 24-hour economy no there are a lot of loopholes and two the facts are wo say ebema 1.72 million enye possible and also nye no kre eye na da from President John Mahama ni NDC aban enye no kre with 24-hour economy no ye di kan so ma calculation na ma kire o say aban adwuma nyina be pemene less than 800,000 and aban bia ni wa wutim fa Ghana for over 100,000 a year enye possible enti umma John Mahama kre 200,000 na uti free 1.7 ni mo a still aka 1.5 and sa private industry no you don't need to tell him to do 24-hour economy.
And idea ba ko esem san so kan say on say ye call IMF bia na IMF edin eto nipa ebetumi afa more public sector no and to enunti na so obehwa even one district one factory do baby no time MPP ba bam no mu say enya dia annually Ghana betumi afa about 5% of the total employed workforce no MPP o madwin say any one district one factory no in say aban mo mbedi anim no say private sector no mo na edi anim to mo partner other private organizations to share list to mo de buy na kumase na kasapreku mu nyina eden eka wo say de be kasapreku betumi afa say de be Santinos betumi afa amanfo na sa payroll no embeda aban so ko enya beda aban so means aban to me meeting a threshold na on the IMF arguing it was after 2019 MPP you omufi IMF mu no and afi aban to me sha say so omo fa nipa to be sure the first security services recruitment MPP was around 2019 after you fi IMF no and John Mahama so by wa be inheriting another IMF program afi na omo so ye den efim ti there's no way say 5% cap no mo betumi aden
and Nana, on the issue of Ejumayefo security, no, and no na metina say na margin ba we so. Also, United Nations benchmarker or the above for civil police civilian ratio, 1:450. And it says 24-hour economy no. Say omo sorry ekwa adwuma na dwoni ahomache no ye behwe omo bambo ye mbisa say Ghana ha police to civilian ratio no et saying and a say kra na wiase ka
say police ni ba anye bia wo say otimi hwe nipa 450 so
eno ye the United Nations air camp
but Ghana there na say
Ghana there 1:694 almost 700 and the police ni ba Ghana ha the UN say or say police ni ba ko e hwe nipa 450 so no eno ye anye bia Ghana there near almost 700.
Habone for tidy omujumedi ni adenti. Wo hwe Ghana said the name san so e kana ye budget ankasa no. A large part of your budget into your friend is your friend emoluments and compensations.
Yeah.
Enti na amount for ye tu omo kana de keka hono na a heavy burden to your budget so and abind the more abind be air count the more I mean say young to me yes can find rural other sectors of the economy to say health agri the account the truth is that said the OT no John Mahama 24-hour economy ni nyina said the MPP one district factory e wi ase e be ye no ne fapem nyina be gina private sector
sure
and
it's also
private sector no e betumi afa nipa mo na aban mo be bo mo ama omo dwumadi omo di no omo ho be he ha omo kakra as part of even the private sector initiative said your companies or mobile signing on your benefits be or as our companies in be especially almost cranium defi abruchin your tax rebate and tax will be on 24-hour economy will be to and what the yeteso kakra because funny pa
the question is omaye
abanye
okay mami bi lines no na yeni enkomo e wo saa ade we ho serial callers no momfa ncheme ene me nsam peke mo momfa ncheme and so I want serial callers Mr. ne ma momfre momfa ncheme this discussion no I would want more time for a businessmen more enyoma na aban bobo so na bia na aban ye bibi enim obi ka kire yen enti me hia serial callers e wo sub segment we mu me hia mu hu de ekoso mu ye businessmen mu nim de Ghana ordinary Ghanaians say am person mu contribute to this show and me hia mu ntimi sremo wo ye serial caller na de wadarma fa cheme na yema other people no so embremo am person mu contribute to obi enso pese oka ho asem nso a obetimi a kire yen de nti aye kasa ne se hwe ade we a ekutame eye bamboo mo hwe TV so ne Facebook ne YouTube no mikuta ade bu at a fork and knife na ekutame no bamboo ne de ye bamboo enie bamboo China for na ye we enom ko mpampro enti me koto aduane no na eho no sustainable in fact na ye crash ni amini Lord K pharmacy ne ho na me kodidi okwa ono oye sustainability person enti okwa oma rubber and plastic spoon na odi way amaye enti we no biodegradable e say etimi epro because e say ne e kasa ban pese anka obetimi aye enti wo hwa ye wo fork knife any spoon na ni nyina ye edia uwie
I can be busy. When was the last time I who pampro? No, but because when him say you kasa. Last time I who say you
and it maybe not make us say abane sorry or ye tree planting.
So my mention idea. Tech. Oh, can you see baby for hall 6?
Hall 6.
Sa hona na wo ho ni nyina. Him say emre bi atwam tama mi twa na mpampro nko na wo.
I mean him.
When him say ye oba wo ko Susan the Hokra we so school now. If he sa baby ana omo friend say also for blanks and place in the ball. Chani
ni say baby aga ye be ya yeniam pempro
simple
as of 2017 in fact Nigeria omu minister or say almost spend almost $18 million and the crap on pro yentino.
When we were persuaded to devalue our currency every week for 32 years. When I went to school, and many of you are here, the naira was $1.50. The naira was almost £1 sterling. They came here, persuaded some brilliant men from Harvard and the World Bank that weekly devaluation was wonderful. 32 years of devaluing your currency until we hit 527. And they were still telling us that the naira was still overvalued. That brought poverty, misery upon us. Then interest rates went to 30%. So nobody could build a factory, start a farm, produce anything, or create jobs. Because every time you bring in a shipload of rice, you also bring in a shipload of unemployment. Because you are transferring your wealth to sustain other economies. Somehow,
anytime Nigeria, you will see anytime Bia, your crown, you may be a bit me, no. near the ohia and ebre. Let me tell you, as of 2017, Dr. Yao Edu Jemfi, that time not the president of Association of Ghana Industries. As of 2017, na Ghana ye the 18 million, just say 180 billion. 100, that was 2017, 180 billion. And the kra the sim 2017. Ya nyanwo hwia me 2026. Harry Nedrusu asema okay. I'm telling you, say, and trendy because some for so ni so. And then the better trendy pane imari kwa abuajia yokufu yino. And no ni discuss it. And no na radio station, ni TV stations, ni social media discuss it. Miracle abuajia yesusu se wakofe sika na yokufu achino na eno ni waste time after NDC for na MPP forces say na NDC forces say. Sa same way ma MPP ni NDC for mebuna adwuma no yenka ho asem me ani nkomo mabie lines no makata so yesira kola wa daroma ene jai na other people no so emfre no pa himfie so ne yemman Ghana 0557 10 12 31 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 31 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 32 10 12 31 10 12 32. Now what we do so in fact minya data bi wa ha export genius in Ghana importers of toothpick me wo data no ewa ha na data ni Ghana oma omu importe toothpick eba Ghana ha no Ghana for importers mako 57 importers mako 57 ene di sika ekokra toothpick e dem pampuro aya e benya bu Ghana ha no suppliers 69 omo supply ema Ghana total shipment over 157 many are so mean no CIR you never to see because yes camp Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
But you want to say?
But friend, Nana.
The process.
Nana Kwame, because I feel Kongo.
Nana Kwame, go meet you.
I some now more canon there, no credit. Inti America sa Oklahoma na first no 20,000 650 million everybody say cost no kwa so unnim ekoya
so much yes sir me who ye
Nana Jantuah show pa your brother bumpa Ghana so don't be mine so for my if you can be my so and put you on your kind of comment. A film
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Danny.
Good morning, Pastor.
I say, politics. I like program. Yes, you know, you say you would never be a Ghana hand my bitch me you, but besides, I could see. Yeah, we support, you know, and we Nepal what you China, so you know, I think if you see a cry, Sika here, the cry. You know, I think it's a program the fine so
that's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, my Ghana. Good morning. What do you want to say?
Madam,
all right, to meet you.
But if we take more by your bunch of phone, I'm from a bunch of
there's a bunch now. President John Mahama can say bunch of phone in as if we
bunch of room. After phone more than right now, it be a more customers in up or down.
Wow. Matching the number betu jana mwetwitwa saa nyoma no asende why.
What you?
All right, and the 24-hour economy ni ye analysis someone who say the way aban si ye no they all can enye possible. The obeye no ye kakra bi they all can say be create 1.1 hwan no. Me patcho na no pe me ba na me say the twae e wo CSIR. Pesa wo kire say Ghana ha we yefumesa wo. We yefumesa obi a wo fumesa uko CSIR omo wo nyoma bebre wo ho emrepamu no me ne mpanifo be twetwo. Me say eho no oma bebre betimi asesa Ghana for ehyebre we ye bamboo artifact production and training center ewo fumesa CSR ometimi aye nti ewo say nimde no wa ha but who cares. Good morning
Nana
but one iti
na de ma yinhira
that's it
nyankopon hira pa na ne first time me frɛ o program so pa be minyaw be na de ma yinhira kese
that's it
me wa great sector but me din sie kakra ya great sector bibia mi wa ekoso wo ho eno ane kasa ye wo agric officers a omo grounds adwuma but bibia nkoso me bia me ka kire me nanfo ne say NPP ni NDC omo ye anuafo mienu omo committee because omo che omo ho ase abayi ba ye ya chiwe ya kofa we say na wo kan ne no ane radio stations do bo na be kan sa kwa ho so enu ya ye dibubo ye mfudie enye papa ene se wo pa duro kura keke kura na wo be ko ni abos so adu ti anye ya le bi a obesa ko fama wo ho no enti ye mpanimfo na e kame say ya try wo mo sa NPP NDC we ko na wo yaba enti o man ba ku nti ye ntimi entna se mpane ne ye nyina ye nkwa adwenkoro na ye nyo o man ni yi ya we hosam sisi a wo he agric minister or president obu dine na mase enti won yere no won nya adwuma na wo agric kura wantimi anye the whole Ghana o man muni nyina ne de so won sa wo betimi aye enti ona na oni awade nya adwuma na asam ne kana ye ya dodo.
That's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, my Ghana and Intina ye wahano. Stephen Kwashi, Free Kingdom of Bahrain. Also person share any ideas abrochiri for no mo fan cheme ye be arrangement ma abrochiri special ye be ye saade na ma e be duru be abrochiri for no nko na mo be frɛ nti don't worry cry don't worry ye be ama why ye be ye ni nyina so ama but obetimi do voice note aba 31 so nti wo hwe mo share wa abrochira mo pese mo betim de mo voice note be 30 seconds bi na 1 minute bi na mo de a free hon so abre na yabo ama. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Bacho lo already setting ni nkomo.
Maluma every announcing $30.
Right, me too.
Yeah, kata make up plan so yɛmpanyinfoɔ no ampa wɔn mo mmoayɛ nso a ɔmbɛka bia no a ɛboa yɛ yisifoɔ no yɛmpanyinfoɔ no mmoayɛ for 10% a yɛtumanfoɔ nso ɛdɛ ne yɛsi yɛyɛ kɔ sɛ aba bia adwuma no a yɛtumanfoɔ no yɛbɛgu no anyuma yɛfoɔ no agu no me talk ma obi car condemn am to the vote or car condemn e gi ko ma for na yamwa mo man e ko ti ma fu ya say aduna e man pa e bi aduma am e go bi aye da wasi.
All right, yenso yeda say manopa ye ma. Good morning. Hello. Why? Next, all monitor from Ahimfie TV. At meet you.
Me issue say 24-hour economy. Yeah, me margin say margin market. Sa issue numa. That's me pon adwuma. Na quite me market one apron ne man na say. I say about no sisters are done market no maintain issue nasi. What am curious? I met him a juma. And she said, me time so nasa me qua. Or some pack me never know this was one Junana. I feel net was me and movies and key minutes. I say, upon the can say, I feel nipa 10,000 security. You grown team for be. So we anticipate until on us mummy samay, Medasi.
All right, yes, that's hi, two bad. All right, 0557101231. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I am man Ghana, so meet you. Tamale. Oh, tamale to say, I infuse to say what tamale.
Oh, the media no, yes, I do.
Right.
But I also the ampa, the name, the minister of power, this.
That's it.
I am begging because you are coming from Waibi. Now, so near I am for Bidia and which is one need to be there when a chia or person in my mamma. And now we send the crab with power will be the whole here. The draw Ghana, here we are for Watamali, your Watamala Shaka. Manchini Baron be there. Now, so then you know, a few answer of the top by Roqua, with Baroko just work on the top, using 102 days a month on Kenya. O Kamus can know, sir. Am I doing in our say, you wounded by it. And here for the Moncasamboy. Now, Yamiti to be a billion and soon me. No, be bigger than me. No, I'm getting now, okay, you know, I just know I am married. And in the son of Prime, you come over the Mary Bian and Miss Ramon.
I catch on call for more tamale so mungu so anhwe Ahimfie TV. Why? Thank you very much. Anopa Ahimfie ye my Ghana. Good morning.
Nana, morning.
Yes, sir.
But I say any Nana. The more Juma, I mean, Chamini Abba, may you see you as a Chiana papa.
Geneso.
Nana, I mean, we Sramo, and I pay a minimum moye. I mean, Cheli Kuku, tell you Rebecca, you know, and I mean, Chana Nakwesi. Nana, I know.
And then Kauye, then come you freeze.
So, we'll be all about that. Was say young person for a party for floor. Now, because the Bushas tell you, say, we'll be the NDC NPP, NDC, or Batuamana.
Also, young Cassani Peviana to my young near higher woman. But I will be so to best member and NPP and this no more high and no more you say. As soon as pay so be big, some mini NPP, mini NDC, but the power money. We send Pacro over Baba to have many Pacro. No, because I to man a winner. But the NDC NPP no one about the DH. But you want to say, and the DH say, I almost obey. Oh, yes, can't get it. I said, because I said the bank of Colano will never be no other water. But in a way, would you open or money? A young person sense of pay or money. Let me be some good set to me. We will say be a one chain. Tell me, we have money and as I know, because you're near best. NDC NPP and NDC NPP are yeah, pay your money. Your mind, money and teacher. None next time, connection mine. So I'm finding 1.5 billion. My connection man, Abraham Fanenko. If you ain't come, now say 50 NPP and this in the bar. Yes, so near more money, dear. No more to me, no to me. Then, yes, so we could do one year. Yes, I said, what teacher. Now, because I put you with the bonero. Now, so the panel with you a money criminal. Also, so nipa, one more man in Cosono. No, I know the answer, man. If it's happening, then I see you money. I'm a Yasumia. You so and nipa.
Mr. Meda, say thank you so much. Yan my Ghana no pahim Sunia. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I am okay, and you?
Okay, I'm doing good. Have you checked the electricity rate of late? You see, I told we are on, yeah, cut 24 hours, and now you're manufacturing. Do you understand? And now the private sector can help. But then, checking electricity. Yes. Please. Send me watch your connect. Must say, in go for be watching. 1 a.m., 12 midnight, I will provide our service. But if there is no demand, then there shouldn't be any service. That's our company over there, Obaboka. Let me get pure water, any bottled water. I want some. But since I'm a jive because of rate of electricity.
Wow.
And at the cost of paying salaries in Ghana is so high, and the cost of acquiring like money, loan. It's over 30%. We should do
Openye, I am interested in your discussion. Boami Kakra. So now we a businessman, we in so and this are
I'm still in business.
You are still in business?
Yes.
But sa business na se uguso yana.
Oh, that.
Okay, nchi that in so business no. The entine ma ujaye.
The cost of electric, cost of the materials, no. Staff are with your muka. Repairs are repair on your tricycles, your pickups in yard, no. Now share revenue day back. Now share cost on electricity tariffs now. It's overboard. Oh, planet, yeah. And so what to do is that you have to leave that kind of business. That is why we are doing a lot of importation. Because importation, is very cheap. Mamenka, I say, Nicho. What you know, friend, kettle, if we China, at the Ghana, at least 29 cities, make sure what it will be 29 cities. Let me have on 200 cities, 120 cities. I'll make my money. Exorbitant way. Let me say, million wholesale, the number of 49 cities. I make it 20 cities out of it. 2, less staff. I need just like 2 or 3 people, and I'll be okay. But if I want to go into manufacturing, I go for people. What I say, we are 50 plus. We bring our drivers, we bring our factory hands. When I say I done a funga, yes, you do the crema businessmen. Who job business work for let's say 1 month to go, maybe I'll compare other opportunities. Because people don't have funding to man or no person miss can say. You understand? So that is how it is. South Pampu, if anything, schools, new folks now, they say, no. It can be done in Ghana. Okay, cool. Pampu, but then we should ask ourselves, business died in Ghana during the 81-82 coup December. You would have to let Ghanaians have, if anything, say if you are making business, a party with fuel, not party with bar, no home exchange, a whole lot of things. Don't go to Nigeria, why business during the past and during the time, party a bar, is still doing business. There's a lot of Ghanaian businessmen anyway. Syria business, it was a business that cost 8 years. After 8 years, the party flew up and on. Then perform. We should make an effort. Let us create billionaires. Dangote is investing $17 billion in the Nigerian economy. Refining, also sugar, then it's all to the Nigerian economy. If we can also make an effort, say, I buy my power. I'm building 7 or 10 businessmen to become billionaires. Those people can move it's cheaper. It's basically cheaper to import from India, China, because it's kind of trade. But Ghana, over years, electricity at you, water goes at you, cost movement is a petrol that never do signal. No, saying go for no food, man. Also, Kakana, Ubenyano, also finding ways and means to take it from you. So if you don't have checks and balances, Ghana, you are bombarded. You'll be able to ask your people at the office how much they pay on electricity.
Right.
On the monthly.
Later on, may the number be better. I'm interested in your discussions and also to see how we can add you because of your level of understanding. May the number be better. Later on, why? Thank you so much. My Ghana. Good morning. Wadaruma.
Mura, Nana Kwatini, Kumasi.
Nana Piao.
That's it. Sure, and yes, Ghana Hano. Enipa miepi empejuma BBO. Enipa pejuma BBPA. Emrebi meko edum koto ewo shop nneema wo mu pa. And I'm saying, Mura, na enema ante se ne gu ye na omfamma TV so na radio so mebo de ehu de we was Mura. Ya ma binya ne kakra na se nya tisa made ne fam framempe. Tax ahodo a ebeso abegu meso no. Wo hu se ne adentie. On se emini obekasa kosi sie. Ghana ha obi bie adwuma electricity cost no kran a problem so a problem aye wo how papa pentinipa no so adwuma ko betumi aye ne ha completely the mo show no screens TV sini ade enfidie na wo akoto aba ba hihye ne aha na nso no so the electricity and labor cost ne aniamane mentino ofasika no a na ode akọ aye China ho no akofa the same product no the aba what count to a cheap grass and say or best establish ade no ewo Ghana ha no eno na akwakoye program no na nyase Ghana ska for no omuntumi enye ade no ewo ha na so ntumi nya adwuma no ha na wo ye adwuma no kra no so no ye de ani asi so sa politicians yi obi bepa emwaga kra wo ho na bi kra wa enya ama no a oyuse bi a wudi nafa so no oba ya na nani esi wadwuma so so ama meboa me no kwa de wo mpese na meba aban mu anase say nigiri ekura se bi awo de opposite side no enu ntini na wo adwuma no na ye egu be fafan bia so that's the reason why emma Ghana businessmen no ne women no enye o makono pa say sa productive and production no bed wo ha no ti wo fa dollar no a dollar ni beku ma no makofa no mo de ekọ no de akofa eniema no ene eno anso be ni duty no de aba oba here to nanka niema we ya China for yi mfide nya wo mu anaye wo mutuma amehihye no e wa ha me yenye eno niema no raw materials no ye wubi bamboo ya mo kai kan tetene ni etwa de bo apata e de ye ene ye de canopy ni ade ba ye empemprodi ne ye de ye e guy kra ni de boso e de ye niema bebre a ye kama ene sa niema ni nyina no ye ja enso e maye mfa so pa ene yakofa politics ni amane na ese yasase na ni nyina nso eye aban for no a wo mu wo no udi agro mbegu adwumanti de wo ma ne se or yen adwuma de so won yen wo man na okoko fan da yuba me ra me da masi bebre.
Insumedasi, I am enjoying the conversations. Ordinary Ghanaians making impact. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my Ghana sune meet you.
But you have my task at German Catholic Barakasi.
Barakasi meet you.
Nana for Lancasa. Would you be a duma chrono or for chrono? The sentence up no ye. Barakasi concert. And the concert a good. Now you be big bringer 2010. Can't miss a lifestyle. Now, more for the word than a to a bar for. And the little free the year or concert and the concert a good. In the middle of the car, what it be a muscle of food, dear Chianaca. No, no, about this. I'm off what you can't really. Now, this kind of baby. It's not a
Ghana. That's one. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
Yes.
Hello. You, I'm not sure what the because I'm a canon of any say, you can be me movie. Even say, okay, last because I'm a now, Madame, but you food that open for weeks to see it out. Because you want me to cram an ato and say, my bell quad, so no near Guaquamia, who will be man and talk. And then to Misao Cuckoo, make us a previous administration. You now you chat if you are cuckoo, you chagu, who call Mimi the Obairabona battery. You chow cuckoo nugu. Na abina afa nipa wafa workers no man nezi kuku no nedluha eno de abubo ya wo de ko fum de wawka afa abubo ya de nezi na ko fum na abina workers na bedua kuku na ma no ma do ho sa adua bode ani nua wo nyina ma do ho amfie miensa ensu ne mfie miensa ne dura na abina trense afiri ho na workers no so ye adwuma koju bode ani niam ewum no bia ni kwa so de nsa be kan bio sansa bosume so aban ni tuo muka na enti wukura ya do afu a bia ya twa what they say ebia workers no ntimi ebia nuru so ebia mufu a wo se wa wo do abosume kura so na aban na ye tua wo ka wa wo do afu no wa ye ka bia na wo sika wo de ma wo ene no kokori kura fine me fan say first yi de fans aban a e dwoma ba aban isi first ya no de koju omba enezo no omuye kakrebe ndi eti asese afi na aban wa babo fro de nti mfa ba sisi akojo meno kaze yekokwa edua ya ya ewu a ye pebi kura de atetem no omu na zigo na keto bi wo kokko be se bia 2 acres 3 acres ebi etima kokko be nezo no bia be 30 kokko su dua te se dia ndi eno de nya aban ene be mena wu ana su ejina nsu ana so asase e te se de ebewu ewu kura na pebi akotetem no so aya boachi bi ni na ya Greek no ye kwa ya na ase ye bai mimi nse sa ba bia ba na ka ya Greek no si etimi hwe agric sector ni ya ekebetima abo ma economy ne niema bibribi but emehu se eno de aban kwa aban ba dudu na aban na ba ko ni nyina o munta mpo ni hwe o de say yiku asem no ye hwe saade no so na ke ye kodwo ni ye ni ya mi sure se koma nkenya hwe ngete ye gina bia na ase ye bobrani nti aban ba ko estre chezi aban ozo asem na meka se o mana ni kwa agric sector no wadu mana ni ko mo be bo o man.
All right, last call here. Good morning, yeah?
Hello. Good morning. Oh.
But you want to say?
I'm Patron Gasa. If you go from your friend, Martin.
Right, me too. Yeah, my Ghana Sunni.
I'm a Ghana Sunni. I can't better make an say. That 24 economy as someone more can. Brank in your because as some financial. The new is a dear, a bit in a Juma. Because you see, I mean, to an answer with you, wouldn't you have been one more? A banner do bear nigh, I also won't cotton there. No one ever cotton. Because you crash any bit one or more, women in a criminal and the digger. Sugar fatty or Muye, and it's one of me. I don't know if you're genuine and Philip, and look on a year with my friend Yanka. A shut them where I do man. And you say, Nana Jantuah. And someone go man of car, you say, any ye, to make a campus on the canon.
Right, may I say thank you so much. And thank you so much. Say more contribute to the national discourse. No. My point. Let's do a quick update on Sika yenye free bamboo. Share. Abayin share ye kasema muntie tie asam na ye kano. We na wose mutie o tom. Ya chi miracle yenche miracle no emfesika ma. Abaye muntie MPP ni NDC for no ya che miracle yenche miracle no emfesika ma ekom di nipa emi adwuma President Mahama emi adwuma wo 24-hour economy no ene ahimfie ye kasa asem we peke ye ready to come and help na etimi aboa mo ana mo hwe no TV so no mo ankasa mahu TV so no hwe the industry sika edema head of research.
Okay, so OSHA World Economic Forum figures for 2025. China the largest producer and exporter of bamboo product. Now, China produce about 30 million tons according to World Economic Forum. And now almost 6 million hectares of bamboo forest. What the largest
6 million?
Yes. India and the toss me. Now, interestingly, all the top 4 or 5 in Asian countries. India and the torso number 2. The second largest reserves of 4 million hectares. Indonesia and the torso miensa. Vietnam and the torso and 9. Ansana Philippines. Ufiwa Brazil. And a torso in now, interestingly, China make $74 billion US. Almost 524 billion yuan. And a dollar is 74 billion. So 74 billion no. 62.7% of Ghana GDP. In Ghana no. Ye the sikato swa. 118 billion according to Ministry of Finance.
Sika China from
Bamboo nkwama China 62.7% of Ghana niema wa hanyina ne kambuma. That is 74 billion no. 62.7%.
Yeah, they go China for so mu meye galamsey no mu first excavator ba. But yentimi for China for say bamboo no ye kwen fa so ye no.
Omo nkwa ente de make top 5 in Asian countries. African country bia ni empa ye won saase a betumi dia ye saa ne ma nansa na nansen ya mu na. According to what the Economic Forum, now America so any European will say China did wo because omo bamboo nyema omo de nyema say speakers furniture ne ade ni nyina na fi China ho ti afi America so ahase e de esi omo ni so say omo pese by 2030 omo ntumi an cultivate kra na so omo tumi cultivate at least 1.5 million hectares of bamboo.
Yeah, hectare ni
nyina na sika na China ni India ho ni nyina no ebeka omo emamu ho. See, that is the situation. Pampro.
Unfortunately, the Kofi updates kakra bi na.
Okay, updates kakra ye hwe enkura hodoa omu use bamboo in their construction. Now, India 5. Now India say no omu ya bridge bia omu expect say bridge we there e wo say enya ahoode e last more than 50 years no. Bamboo e no mo there.
Somebody can catch you say mesu ahoode bamboo is stronger than iron rocks.
Very good. Asemo mo kan.
Bamboo is stronger than iron. Nti sam re nka aban usu or iron rocks yentimi to iron rocks no. Bamboo alone.
Yeah.
E be solve problem no. But when they tie. Hey, and MPP ni NDC asema ye ka munti ana. Ajuma mumia nu nyina ntimi nya ajuma ya ya start se mamu se NDC NPP foi entro na mo de bedi oman so mumia nu nyina ntimi mankofo ajuma enti e ka bambu yi enti e di atem de campaign for mat and na no penka makeka bia kire Dr. Bawumia ene Mahama nke ye twetwa ye yeme for almost 1 hour ni aka bamboo ho asem ni toothpick ho asem and obi ante I'm sure say baby ekra will be fa ho be obi na ekomodo hey krobe ni
de hu hia ni aka enti okọ the northeastern states in India ekrobe ti say and afenso Mizorama eho enomu use we ni pa na Colombia say omo say Colombia ekra earthquake ta ha omo kakra pa enti omo chiemu a sasase wo suosia adanya ebubu a eno no ohwe a ebo se edan weyebu de bamboo hyehyem ni ya na embu
say stronger
stronger enti ewo earthquake resistant feature bi ho enti Colombia for de omu chiremu a omo adan akese ni nyina no eye bamboo e na hyehyem kura etoso mienu
bamboo no mo dia we ensoto bamboo ene dia design sa we kura ukowure ma ne board no sa bamboo guest house ni hotel no ne board no enti nka be ko lake bosomtwe ho ne nasefo no kay bamboo nkoa anase hotels no apart from say hotel na asidan no more special one ye de bamboo ne sustainable aye eno kura ukodem a e bibi foforo ehom fra man kura different.
Enti uko Indonesia omo island bi ho na island no hotel a ewo ho de Bali ase te senka Ghana ho duru baby ye fro do the island no uduru Bali ho na eye bamboo nkoa no mo de aye de ama omo aye sa no se bamboo nsi oguso a empro enti ese uduru Bali island ho na very good ehoni Indonesia honi
Bali island ene daso no
ehoni
brebehwe bia
ehoni pabronkoa eno mo de aye enti
number 3 in terms of bamboo production and exports.
Very good.
Number 3
production the omoye number 3 data ewa hano nemum ope kura omota di sidan pa na, and it's so interesting say omo nyina Asian countries.
Yeah, Asian.
Oh, China. I mean,
ready.
Dana, the only African country appear or list according to World Economic Forum, Ethiopia.
Ethiopia,
Ethiopia was top 10.
Ethiopia do mewo. Ethiopia do mewo. Me say, I say me ya ken. And headlines no omo de sa hare na edu si de ne bai. I'm fine.
Say no hu hia o.
Yoko de na.
Yoko de na.
Ko bie na me hwe. Ko bie na me hwe ene headline but maka cho say cultural center ye nyina na ekoho yisusu ade nyina ekoho no 75 years no medi. 75 years cultural center. E wukuma se dwabre ma asem na make 75 years. First na GNE yesu abronya bre ni akoho ne nasefo che say 75 years ni cultural center ye nyina ye kodwa brim 75 years ni ena nyame aya adom 75 years no omo ba bedi eho afahye we ye nyina ya kade enti we